repeated what I said.
Hey, it's Oki-sama, and I'm here with Pantsu, Panties,
Hello.
My best friend.
Yay, what an honor.
Fuck you, Jay. Fuck you. Anyways.
Yeah, fuck you, Jay.
We're going to be playing without a voice. I'm sorry I haven't been active. Just a lot of bad things have been going on in my life recently. So I decided to just take a very small break from singing, especially with all the chorus battles that I've been in and stuff, so
She does this to herself.
hey, most of the bad stuff don't happen because of me. I tripped over a rock and broke my freaking toe.
That's true.
It was dark.
It was.
And I was scared.
It's like at 1 o'clock in the morning.
I had to pee really bad.
Okay, so this is Without a Voice. It's a romantic little short game. So,
Yeah, there are characters, Cassidy and Elowen. Elowen's like this mysterious girl that an exiled princess, Cassidy, meets out in the forest by like this really cool tree. Supposedly she cries to it. I don't know, I just read that in a comment, but
yeah, like, do they fall in love? Do they not? Well, we'll see.
there are, I believe, 8 different endings. So we're gonna get through day 1 for now, and we'll just see how this plays out. I'm not sure if I'll continue these. I'm gonna post a kind of joke recording next week with me and my friend Jay. I've been doing the art for that recently, so just look out for that next week. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get this started, so let's do it. Starting it up. Yeah.
A default dance again.
Good default dance again. When cold, cruel destiny has thee within her grasp, thou may endeavor bravely, dear, to change thy path. But fate cares not which twisted road you choose to take. You dance atop her palm with every choice you make. Day 1. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Something that I've noticed is that this art style that they have going on and like the character design is gorgeous.
Oh yeah, it's very cool. It's a free game on Steam, and I'm downloading another free game on Steam right now at the bottom. So, anyway, let's get started. Okay. It was a morning like any other. The tragedy soon to unfold would affect so few people that time would swiftly forget it. For those involved, however, that morning was a maelstrom. Or a maelstrom. Every time I see that word, I say maelstrom. It's maelstrom. Drawing them each in, closer and closer still. It all began innocently enough, with a certain exiled princess in a terrible predicament.
Oh dear, I've run out of firewood. If only I'd noticed yesterday. This has caught me quite unawares.
The ex-princess in question was named Cassidy, and she was the eldest child of the kingdom of Veromir. What's that, you say? You've never heard of Veromir. One shouldn't be surprised. This all happened long before the universe summoned you into existence.
The next shipment isn't due for a little while yet.
Why yet?
Ooh. But I cannot wait. I won't be able to cook or do laundry without a fire.
So long had the princess been living in this cottage alone that she'd taken to talking to herself, just to feel less lonely.
Great trick. I would suggest trying it.
Yeah, I mean, I talk to myself all the time. I'm perfectly sane. Determined to gather some wood before sundown, Cassidy grabbed her hatchet and some linen, and then quitted the place. Once outside, she paused, considering for the umpteenth time whether it would be best for her to lock the door.
No one will come in anyway. My brother's agents never enter, and no one else travels this deep into the wood.
Convincing herself so, Cassidy turned away and headed into the forest to begin her mission. Unfortunately, her determination and willpower were short-lived.
As I thought, firewood isn't just lying on the ground just waiting to be picked up.
Though she'd brought the hatchet, she'd foolishly hoped she wouldn't have to use it. Faced with so many different types of trees, most of them quite large, she wasn't aware how to proceed.
Now that I think about it, how much firewood do I normally use at once? Oh, the more I try to remember, the more addled I get. Perhaps I'll just subsist on fruits and fun guns until the next grade happens.
Fun guns!
Every time we played this through, I said fun guns, and it's stuck.
Yeah, we had to play this, like, this is our second time playing it, because the first time I accidentally said Pantsu's name. and Kaya kept growling. Kaya's my dog. I don't think I've introduced her, but she kept trying to bite her.
And here comes the saga again.
Anyways.
Yep.
Oh god, yep. Come on, Kaya. Okay, well, let's get through this.
With the fun guns.
With the fun guns! A timely stomach growl quickly put a stop to such plans. It's a frog. Cassidy let out a sigh.
Can you move the arrow? For now, then, I shall return to my favorite place. It always brings me peace. You're a nightmare. The place holds some magic, I've always felt.
You'll never know what this word is. You'll never guess.
I'm not sure. I'm sure I'll be able to think of something once I'm there.
How?
Oh god, you're loud.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to anyone out there. Hey, it's me. ASMR Oki.
Oh god, leave.
This is for you, Jay.
I'm sorry, Jay.
Her spirit restored, Cassidy hefted her linen satchel a little higher. It was not long until she would be comfortable again, she thought.
Why, you're as radiant as ever.
There were many views to take pleasure in this forest, but this one in particular always brought her delight. Though she had lived here now for some seasons, the tree before her seemed never to change.
I don't know much about wisteria. Are they meant to stay in bloom year-round? Perhaps the winters here are mild. Wisteria shall wither not when flakes of winter fall.
Flail. They flail.
They flail. Yet, all must someday perish, while heeding nature's call.
But nature wields not power over us all. A clear wind chime voice caught Cassidy's attention. Cassidy's heart stuck in her throat as she followed the sound and caught sight of the woman sitting there. She had never before seen a woman so breathtakingly beautiful. My apologies for interrupting your poem, madam.
It was only a couplet. You did not interrupt, so much as improve it.
Oh, then all the better. But it is not safe to be so deep in the wood. Tarry not.
I live here. It's quite safe, I assure you.
I dare say. I have lived here much longer than you have.
No harm has ever come to me in these woods. Perhaps our experiences merely differ.
Certainly. I concede your point. Cassidy paused a long while, unsure of how to carry on the conversation.
How strange. I used to make small talk with all the courtiers, as if it were nothing. Has time truly affected me so? You say you live here?
I do.
I've never seen you. I'm quite sure of it. I would remember someone like you. Whereabouts do you live, if you don't mind my asking?
Hardly a stone's throw from where we stand now.
A stone's throw?
Alright, what are we gonna choose?
Let's go with how can that be, because when we chose highly suspect, we kind of offended her.
Yeah, she was like, bitch, And then she kind of
Got rude.
threw our cousin Throckmorton at us.
Throckmorton.
Throckmorton! Best cousin in the world!
I suppose she does not wish to expose where she lives to an utter stranger. That is reasonable. She seems to be quite on her guard. I envy your view of this lovely place.
Do not envy me.
Okay, she's just not nice however we go. What could that mean? How droll. Oh, where are my manners? My name is Cassidy. I too live nearby.
You may call me Elowen.
Elowen. What a lovely name.
Besides, I was already aware that you live nearby.
Are you a stalker? What? How?
Yeah! Take some pictures.
Oh no.
It's kind of like a yandere situation.
Oh boy, that's not ever great.
No one can have you, Pensu.
Jay Kampudoki.
I have seen you before, albeit from a distance. You come here often.
Yep, she is a stalker. Oh dear. I must have been making a complete fool of myself. I'm sorry that you had to witness that.
I'm just... I like how that line is right after I default danced.
That's true. I'm just glad that you guys didn't have to witness
I
that.
was just about to say, I'm glad there's not a webcam. And then it's like, I'm sorry that you've had to witness that. Cassidy thought back to all the complaining she'd done under this tree. And all the time she'd sullied herself trying to gather fruit. There were many other truly mortifying memories. She stared at the ground in shame.
She's definitely tried to use the bathroom near that tree.
Oh yeah. She helped the soil, you know?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
A
fertilization.
little plop.
Little bloop.
No. Just disappeared. When she looked up, however, Ellen was smiling. Cassidy felt her tension wane. So, what brings you back to this place?
I wanted to calm myself.
Calm yourself. What for? What could possibly cause you distress?
What a sour tone. Does she think that I just daydream and laze about all day?
That's kind of what you do.
Yeah, you're right. Many things, I'll have you know. At this very minute, I am on a mission that might mean the difference between life and death.
Oh, and yet you dally here? What could this mission involve, pray tell?
I see my presence is not wanted here. I shall return to my search forthwith.
Just as she was about to turn away and leave... Oh, wait. Just as she was about to turn away and leave Elowen and the wisteria tree behind, Cassidy heard Elowen laugh softly. It was a bewitching sound.
That was lovely.
That's my Elowen laugh. Yeah. I see I have offended milady. No offense was meant, I can assure you.
Really?
Truly, I would never wish to cause you pain. Tell me of your mission.
I have run out of firewood.
Upon hearing this, Elowen stood up and dusted herself off. Allow me to be of service.
Oh no, I couldn't possibly impose.
Please, this tree suffers so much every time you shed your tears and frustration upon it.
Eh?
It's like the tree, like, just loves when she cries to it. It's like, yes, your tears sustain me.
It
Cry
needs to be
more.
watered. It needs to be watered.
The tears of the innocent. Broken soul, lend me your eye waters. Foolish mortals. Yet, despite her abrasive words, Elowen was tirelessly helpful. It was she who taught Cassidy to gather smaller bits of kindling, and to use the hatchet when it had proved insufficient. Okay, I read it. If you wrap these smaller branches together, they shall burn just fine.
I see. Oh, I am certainly glad to not have to chop down a whole tree. I was worried about that.
Yes. Once felled, a tree can never rise again. Take of them their fruit, their branches, but spare them their roots and lifeblood.
Lifeblood? Do trees have blood?
This forest is quite old, you know. I wish it would stay forever this way, but man has trouble leaving things be. The disparity between Elowen's indifferent expression and the biting tone of her voice made Cassidy's heart ache.
Yo, she must love them trees.
Should we?
Yeah, we did the bad experience last time. So,
Okay.
she loves them trees. I agree. Nature is wonderful, isn't it?
At times, it can be.
This is rather awkward. What did she mean by that?
The two continued through the forest, gathering wood and passing the time with easy conversation. As they walked leisurely, the sun began to sink. So, too, did the satchel of wood over Cassidy's shoulder sag. It seems that you've gathered plenty of wood now. Surely that will be enough.
Ah, you're right.
The time had quite gotten away from the exiled princess. Now that their afternoon together was coming to an end, Cassidy was afraid. Afraid and hopeful, which is perhaps more dangerous still. Then...
Excuse me, Miss Elowen?
Yes?
Might I, that is, might we meet again? You've no idea how happy I am to meet another person living in this wood. And a woman at that.
Yet the expression on Elowen's face showed that she had, in fact, some idea. I was about to suggest the same. You might find me in this area most afternoons.
I see. Then, until tomorrow?
Would that we meet so soon, my lady. With that, Elowen bowed and left.
Her steps make almost no sound. What a graceful woman. Not just beautiful, but elegant and smart.
Simp.
Simp.
Simp. I be simpin'. As she walked back to her cottage, so filled with thoughts of Elowen was her head, that Cassidy forgot all about her fatigue and the weight of her burden.
She certainly is opinionated, but she must have so much more experience living independently than I. I hope I'm not a bother to her.
And with that, the once princess returned home, blissfully unaware of the roots that were this very moment grabbing hold of her heels and pulling her beneath. Wah wah. Shark bait. Alright, well, this is day 2. So we're gonna end this here. I'm gonna give a little save. Yeah, I'm gonna save over that one. I don't know if we're gonna do this again. We might not. But for now, this is just kind of like a filler since I haven't posted anything in so long. And as I said at the beginning, there is gonna be something uploaded next week. So be looking forward to that, I guess. Will it be next week or sometime Saturday this week? Never know. Might be this week, might be next week. But yeah, it's gonna be a little joke song, a little jokey joke. and it's gonna feature one of my friends in it. So yeah, this was fun, and I guess I'll see you guys around.